lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Rasmus makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chris Bryant will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out.
Ouch, that one hit him. And now I have to imagine that something's going to happen here. It looks like both benches are pretty riled up, and now the home plate umpire's coming out. He's going to try to nip this in the bud. He'll issue a warning to both sides, essentially saying, hey, no more or else you're gone.
And that's exactly how it should be. Each team's had one now. We're all even. It's got to end right here, and we move on with the ball game.
Number 35 will come in and pitch now.
35.
Jason Hayward will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Gomez will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fielder, George Springer.
And this one's nowhere to plate for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters' counts.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy. He is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Hayward sprinting after it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The batter, number 1,
Carlos Correa stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
That evens it up, 1-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. Settling in now, Colby Rasmus. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Runners breaking for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here.
If you're going to try and bunt with 2 strikes, which, look, I wouldn't do it, but you've got to make sure you're at least going after a pitch in the strike zone. I mean, how bad does that look when you strike out trying to bunt at a...
And meanwhile, that pitch is off the catcher's glove as it skips away. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And that's just a real head-scratcher out there. I mean, the ball getting away is one thing, but then you got runners coming in to score left and right. It's like a circus out there. Where's the bearded lady? Give me the strong man with a big hammer.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for third. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Well, here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when we saw it live, and I'll tell you what, it's still tough to tell from that angle. We're going to have to see what the dugout decides.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Jorge Soler will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Hey. Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Javier Baez steps into the box. First delivery to him on the way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. John Singleton is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jason Castro.
Jason Castro stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The second baseman,
Jose Altuve will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. George Springer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Altuve will take the turn and head for home. The run scores from second. Around third and being waved on home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside-the-park 2-run home run.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
And I'm still not sure why they had him trying to bunt with 2 strikes. I'm just not a big fan of doing that.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And there he goes towards second. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Addison Russell will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Castro has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one. 1 run on 3 hits, and 2 errors for the Cubs to this point in the contest. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Ben Zobrist will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And no, I spoke too soon. It's by him for a 2-out hit. Dexter Fowler will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Boy, a 2-out single, now nearly a hit by pitch. You've got to be careful right here not to let this inning get away from you.
1-1, here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw as it turns out as he takes second with ease. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Carlos Gomez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Evan Gattis will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off-speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase, but when it's that far...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they still hold a commanding 9. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Ken Giles will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Ken Giles.
Chris Bryant will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
3-0 now. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And he goes after ball 4 there as he swings and misses on the pitch in the dirt, and it's full 3-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Jason Hayward will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Giles sets. First pitch on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that pitch. That's on him way too fast.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. John Singleton will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Pedro Strop will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. John Singleton will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning. Fastball, and this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Catcher.
First pitch on its way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Schwarber ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
The second baseman, number 27.
Jose Altuve digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And that misses 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they still hold a command. Kyle Schwarber is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Giles is ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike.
Russell.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Ben Zobrist gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. George Springer steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Right fielder, George.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Carlos Correa will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Colby Rasmus will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Chris Bryant will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Grounded to third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jason Hayward will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Will Harris will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Jason Hayward will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. To short, hit hard, reined in. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Cubs strand one. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Leading off for the Astros.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Into the box, Evan Gattis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Out of play. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. He's set and the pitch. Luis Valbuena is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A strike, and it's 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. John Singleton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Fastball in there, 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still hold a. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And he powers the cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's one thing to get clobbered the way they've been here, but, I mean, you need to show some professionalism up there. I know this guy's got good stuff, but what is that? To me, that looks like a guy that just doesn't want to be there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Baez is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vass.